Reforms adopted by Ethiopia's new Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed have shaken up the country politically and economically, which has led also to interethnic violence flaring up. Today, almost 3 million people have been internally displaced. Two-thirds of them have fled the conflict, the others drought and floods. Nearly 8 million people are in need of emergency food assistance. Qoloji is the biggest camp for internally displaced people in the Somali regional state in the east of Ethiopia. The camp hosts 80,000 people, mostly from the Somali ethnic community and from the nearby Ethiopian Oromia region. New families arrive nearly every day, but many of them have been here for over 1 year.
I came here 1 year and 3 months ago. I had 2 shops in Oromia. I was selling food and clothes. When we came here, we started living in a little hut. We are suffering a lot.
Water and sanitation are among the most urgent needs in the camp. The United Nations agency IOM, financed by the EU Humanitarian Aid, has built latrines and showers and is working on hygiene awareness.
We have trained 16 hygiene promoters. We selected from the IDP themselves. Each hygiene promoter will train 30 women. They teach the prevention, and after they finish this session, they will follow up the women's house to house.
I have learned to wash my hands properly, especially before I cook. I have learned to wash the dishes, eat while the food is still hot, and then cover the leftovers.
These basic rules can save lives. Each week, IOM operators go door to door to check how the training is being put into practice. Uba showed us how she has started separating drinkable from non-drinkable water in the 2 jerrycans she was given. The European Commissioner for Humanitarian Aid visited Qoloji camp last December. Christos Stylianides has announced 89 million euros in humanitarian support for 2018 to 2019.
Hi, good to see you. Thank you for receiving me. We have to focus on specific projects. We insist on this catch and voucher scheme because for us it's the most efficient way to make these people self-reliant and to give them dignity in these very difficult circumstances. Ethiopia is a very profound political change, and the European Union is here to support this big reform in this stable island of this region.
There are 600 sites for internally displaced people in Ethiopia. Most of them are not camps. We traveled to the village of Deder in the Oromia region, where 8,000 displaced people are living, either mixed with the local population or in administration buildings that have been emptied for use in response to the emergency. IOM operators collect data from each site every 2 months to update information on the number of IDPs and their needs using the latest technology. In this administration hall, 200 families were settled over 1.5 years ago.
Our number is increasing. 150 children were born here. Look at where we are sleeping. It's a cement floor. We have no clothes. Our needs are increasing, but what we are receiving is very limited.
Finding out the number of internally displaced people, as well as their ages, movements and living conditions, is a major job. IOM has deployed a network of operators to collect data, which is then entered into the so-called displacement tracking matrix.
The database contains information about the basic needs of the displaced population, which makes it easier to coordinate the intervention of NGOs and UN agencies, as well as the government. This translates into providing aid more efficiently.
The government is cooperating with international agencies who are nevertheless asking for an independent assessment of the needs in sensitive areas and to avoid people being pressured into returning to unsafe zones.